feel like there's a book though. Why don't you look it up? Take over London, not coming.
Take over London.
Eragon book. Yeah, a book by Christopher.
We just played a game based off of it. A game where we just mindlessly hacked and slashed.
Everyone in the 5th grade kept telling me to read them, and I read like the first 10 pages, and I was bored by it.
Because the first 10 pages were the hack and slashing parts.
Yeah.
Just 10 pages of the same thing over and over again. About two guys trying
Swarm of enemies. Swarm of enemies.
And by the 10th page is actually the part where the bridge fell apart and everyone died.
Yeah.
And the rest were blank. It's done what's intended for promotional purposes only, may not be sold, printed. Whatever. I'm gonna sell this thing. I'm gonna scalp this game. This demo specifically.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. AD forever. 2007, 2006. Oh yeah, it's just gonna be real pictures. I can't read that. That thing's in the way. It's gonna be German.
Yep.
I already picked home. So you better be away. That's the game. Yeah, let's not do any of this technical stuff.
Through ball.
You're not gonna bother changing anything. Just make things go by quicker.
Context. Execution. Result.
Be careful not to jostle too aggressively. You may cause a foul.
That's how you're supposed to play it.
No.
Tackle sport.
Yeah, tackle football. No, we're playing the other football here. Flashback. The nightmares.
Welcome to today's game. I'm Clyde Tilsley. With me in the stadium as usual is Andy Gray.
Well, hello everyone. This really should be a cracking match. Can't wait for the action to begin.
I've heard this fixture described
Okay,
as
I
an
guess
exhibition
I don't know who
match.
I am. I guess you're the
Points at stake,
that blue
but there
arrow and
isn't
I'm
a
the yellow
single
one.
player out there who doesn't want to win.
No, you don't.
That's a well-timed tackle. Good
Oh,
defending.
you.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a little loose.
Go. Goal.
It's out of
Nope.
play. Goal kick given. And now Klausner.
Great. What was that?
Everybody back helping.
Go. Stupid guy.
Santana. He wasn't having any of that. See the
Yeah, teamwork.
ball. It's Klasnic.
Teamwork.
Passing short, passing long.
Oh no, I passed it.
Ball fairly accurate too.
Thank you.
I kept pressing triangle.
DA.
Great.
The lines
Oh.
are flags for offside.
Right.
Uh-oh. I get it. What?
Closer.
Stop kicking into the other team.
Borowski.
We paid him to kick it to us.
Well in.
Or maybe we're scoring it against the wrong people. No, I control him, I'm pretty sure.
Run. Oh, this guy runs slow.
He runs at equal far. Oh.
Coming away with the ball. Oh man. And now Franks.
Get it. Go.
Diego. Tipped away by
You gotta be kidding me.
I was
So much scripting it, right?
Klasnic.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
Luck from there.
Go.
Goalkeeper.
Come on.
Diego.
It's always back to
Go.
you.
Well wide of the goal with that shot.
The worst yeah, the worst game of football you ever see.
Closer. He's having a go. Well, he didn't really have to move there. And now Klasnic.
Great.
Hopeful.
Why do you have to have a good goal?
Cause I'm good.
Why can't they be scared of the ball?
You mean like everyone in the
Yeah.
middle and high school?
No one wanted to be goalie because they were scared of getting hit.
How do I throw this?
And that's given away. Closer. He's a
Why can't we play monkey soccer instead? I get it.
They've appealed for a corner, and he's given it. Shoot Kenny, wins it. Santana. Martinez. Cut the ball out there.
This is what we get for not reading instructions. I had no
Now
idea.
possibilities here. Got to it somehow. So another corner. Can they do something with this one? Straight into the keeper's hands. Goalkeeper clears.
Gotta be kidding me.
He can't resist. I'm trying to think of
That was
that far out.
far
Well,
out.
I'm not surprised he's missed the target there. He really had no space to work in at all.
Closer. Battled well. Diego.
Whoa.
Get
Oh.
it, get it.
This is a promising situation. Morales.
No, no, you don't. Come on, try doing something
Showing
rougher.
real speed and ability here. Morales. Get a shot in, Kenny.
Nah.
He's entitled to have a go. Here's Klasnic. Pass back to the keeper.
I wonder how long it's gonna take to get score one. This is not going well.
It's Klasnic. Keeper lays claim to that. Diego. That's speculative and a goal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one goal. I'm done. This took too long to.
You did it.
It took too long to score once.
Germany.
And this is how the match ended. Oh, jeez. Oh, and that's all the demos. One more disc to go, and that's it. We would officially have played all of these. Yeah, how's it feel to be on the home stretch?
Good.
Let's look back on our history. This game. That game. This game. Also this. That whatever that was. And a tragedy. Well, anyway, let's look at Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Konami again.
どちらかが死に、どちらかが生きる。生き残った者がボスの称号を受け継ぐ。そしてボスの名を継いだ者が。
I wonder if they actually script the English version, if they, for some reason, said retranslate the Japanese again. In the year 1970, 6 years after the events of Snake Eater, the graphics only got worse. We went from PS2 to PSP.
ここはどこだ？どういうことだ？少佐はどうした？
ゼロ少佐は一昨日軍に拘束されたわ。彼には国家反逆罪の容疑がかけられている。
Those are serious.
あなたもよすね。
Okay, this isn't portable ops footage, I'm pretty sure. This is all from Snake Eater.
俺がバカな。俺はフォックス隊を除隊した人間だ。
落ち着いてよく聞いて。反乱を起こし、あなたをさらった部隊はフォックス。敵の名はフォックス隊よ。
君の潔白を証明したければ我々に協力するんだ。君に依頼する任務は2つ。反乱軍を統率しているフォックス部隊の隊員を無力化すること。そして強奪された超装備の破壊だ。
I remember when this was a big deal compared to how nowadays you can play Snake Eater on the PS Vita or your 3DS.
今回ばかりはあんた一人じゃ生きて帰るのは無理だ。味方を増やせ。仲間を集めるんだ。
We didn't put any voice acting, we put in that chuckle. Oh yeah, when I play a Metal Gear, I definitely want to play the role of a medic or a scientist.
Here's your first aid kit.
But yeah, no, I tried to play this game on the PlayStation TV, but it only works immediately after you install it. If you ever turn it off, even once, no matter how brief the time was, the game will think you put in a blacklisted PSP title and will not play anymore. And you have to reinstall it all over again. Or just ignore it. It won't hurt, it won't bite.
Wait, it's a game you bought off the
PlayStation Store. Yeah.
And it doesn't work after the first time?
Yeah, you have to reinstall it every time you want to play. And every time you turn it off, it's suddenly blacklisted and you gotta deinstall it or uninstall it and then install it again. Which is why I've yet to play more than just maybe 2 hours of it. That and it's a little frustrating to play. Coming this winter.
It is winter.
Snake, そこにあるハードウェアを使うんだ。
新しい装備か。
ああ。それを使えば頼れる仲間を集めることができるはずだ。てか、そのマシンを持ってアクセスポイントを探せ。わかったな。
That's what they went for. Oh, that's Portable Ops. Let's look at Sonic Rivals. This was the very thing that made me look up Sonic on the internet. And what actually got me into the series.
Sega.
And I remember I was I remember as a kid I went on YouTube. After seeing this, I wanted to look up something, look this game up. And being, really bad at English apparently, somehow I got Sonic Rivals and Sonic Riders mixed up. I started watching that instead. That's how I got into the series. True story. Oh, it wasn't the first Sonic game I ever played. That honor would go to Sonic 2 and Sonic Adventure 2. I played Adventure 2 on the original Dreamcast back in the day. It wasn't the only Dreamcast game I played, but it wasn't a lot. I'll say that much. I mean, all I remember is playing Toy Commando and Sonic Adventure 2, and that was
Sonic
it.
Rivals. Coming November 2006.
And the very system I played Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on was an Xbox. And it wasn't that collection that I gave you. Bionicle Heroes.
Shrouded in darkness.
Maybe that's the stuff they had on the back of the book.
Be unleashed.
You got a book that was based off everything that was based around the stuff you saw
Your
here.
destiny is to restore order to the Empire and fulfill the legacy of the
Empire did
legendary
nothing
Dragon
wrong.
Riders.
Yeah, the final boss is the Emperor. He just pops out of nowhere. He's just he's just a secret final boss. You defeat the final boss, but when it looks like it's about to end, suddenly it cuts to the Emperor riding a dragon, just getting into the town, just going, "Welcome. I see you two are the ones trying to stop my plans." And then he just starts electrocuting, and you gotta fight. And that's when the magic comes into play. You gotta use like the Force. The Force. Your magic is no match for me. PSP University. Oh boy. I'm not gonna like this.
What can the PSP do for you? A whole lot more than just playing games.
You can go to
We hit
school.
the streets of San Francisco to hear what everybody's talking about and asking about. To answer the questions, we get the lowdown from a real SCEA insider.
How can I listen to music on my PSP?
Okay, I gotta restart this. The Pug's messing up again. We can't get a good look at our PSP University just yet. Everybody on YouTube needs to see what PSP University means. It cannot be left unknown. Everybody must know what it is. Just waste time so it doesn't immediately destroy itself.
What can the PSP do for you? A whole lot more than just playing games. We hit the streets of San Francisco to hear what everybody's talking about.
I would get strange looks if I walked around San Francisco with a PSP. Even back in this era.
The PSP is a great music device. You can play music directly from the cross media bar from the music icon. You just take your PSP and you plug in a USB cable right to the top of it. From there you plug it directly into your computer and it shows up as a removable hard drive. From there you just copy all your music.
How much music can it hold?
On a 4 GB memory stick, which is the largest one available right now, you could hold over 1,000 songs easily.
How many games can you hold in along with games? How many games can you hold alongside music?
You are, if you have proximity to a hotspot, which you can usually tell if there's a symbol on the window or something that says Wi-Fi or hotspot here, you can usually.
Please don't tell me that was siphon filter over there in the top right. The logo, that one with the logo.
The network settings menu, then going to your infrastructure mode and searching for wireless access points. If you find one, it's usually a good idea to spin up the web browser, which is built right into the PSP, and see if you have internet connectivity.
I remember when I connected to the internet on the PSP once. The last thing I ever did on there was play a Flash game about Captain Underpants. It was that long ago.
Such as your TV or your DVD player, even your TiVo.
I don't even remember what the Flash game was about. All I remember is Captain Underpants, Poopy Pants, and that was it. Don't remember anything else.
Signal or the DVD signal directly over your network connection.
Oh yeah, I remember I had this app on the PSP that downloaded these kind of games. Not games, but movies. It's just it's the kind of parody videos you would see. I forgot what it was called.
Browser built right in. It's really easy to use. You just connect to an access
Yeah, I remember it was something. Like all the videos you could download looked weird. They're like they're like the type you'd see on what's that one, Mad? That's what I think.
You can just go to the settings menu right on the PSP in the cross media bar and go to the network settings and the infrastructure mode settings and search for Wi-Fi access points. And that will make your PSP scan for wireless connectivity. And if you find it, you can attach to it and maybe even bring up the built-in web browser, which should show you whether or not you have completed access to the internet.
I don't remember going on PSP Central though.
So how do I watch my own videos on PSP?
Getting video
they were recommending they connect to just a random network.
For your computer, like PSP Media Manager.
Look at that 1 bar battery. Presentable.
PSP. Then you can just view it on your PSP from the video menu.
What is the online gaming experience like on the PSP?
I'm pretty sure my brother bought a movie once, but it was one of those PSP ones. And it's weird. I never tried it out. But yeah, they actually made movies that you can only play on the PSP. And they were on those UMDs too.
What about ad hoc? How does that really work? What is the difference between ad hoc and infrastructure?
Ad hoc is really cool. If you have another friend or multiple friends or people that you meet that have PSPs, you can connect directly to them wirelessly. Most games support this, and you can just play directly with your friends, and you don't need to be on the internet or worry about access points or any of that. Infrastructure.
What if I want to play 2-player Guitar Man? Oh yeah, speaking of which, for some reason now I can't connect to the supposed online thing anymore.
You can view them on your PSP. And while you're viewing the pictures on your PSP, you can even share them with your friends wirelessly using the ad hoc mode.
Oh great, we're gonna get interrupted now.
What is RSS? How do I get RSS content on the PSP?
This is the worst part. There's always somebody that's barging in on the door. They don't knock.
So you can download them and listen to them later or stream them live from the internet. Using the PSP's built-in web browser, you can just connect to websites that support RSS, add them to your RSS feeds, and then you can get the content that they offer.
What is TiVo to go, and how does it work?
TiVo to go allows you to view TiVo content on your computer. It allows you to copy that content to your PSP so you can watch it wherever you are.
How is PSP going to work with PS3?
The PS3 and the PSP will have a feature called Remote Play,
That's not a
which allows you to view
game.
What's going on your PS3
Yeah, that's a PSP
on your
game, I'm
PSP
disappointed.
screen. And you can still do things like watch videos and look at pictures and everything that's
I do not
stored
want to see that on the
PS3,
PSP.
but everything from your PSP screen. In addition, you'll be able to use the PS3's network functionality to download music and videos and even demos for your
I remember
PSP
back in the day
from
when
your PS3.
back in 2011 or 12, how download music on my PS3 was I would go on this website to do it. I think it was this like old website, like Galata Hotel. It used to be a resource for music. That's where I downloaded some, not a lot, but some. I did not know about USB sticks and the fact that you could use them on PS3 just yet. Oh, just credits. What do we got here? Arthur and the Invisibles. Flushed Away. Monster House. Oh, that's it. Oh, Portable Ops again.
Yeah, in Eragon.
Just 3-1 games. Arthur and the Invisibles. I think this was a film I remember. Never actually went out and saw it, but yeah, I remember it. But no, I think these 3 combination of games are the worst ones that I'd probably want to see. They're all late. They're the licensed type. Never has one of these screens been so slow that I actually wanted to skip it the first time. These excerpts from the action adventure game. Oh.
No.
What are the options? Graphical options. I can send a screen or nothing. Yeah, subtitles so I can actually hear what's going on. The Battle of the Village Square. Let's see what else is there.
Minutes.
Oh, great. Do I really want to play this game for 30 minutes?
Well, good thing you have subtitles.
Three keys. Okay. Circle does nothing. So I think it does. No, it's a dodge thing. Okay, R1 swaps. Yeah, it's just R1 that swaps. Okay, I did not see that coming. Why is this a method to take out enemies permanently? Shouldn't just taking their health out be good enough? It's very rusty, it's going to take time. Oh, that's it? I even have to double jump too. I can't just jump and then press square. No. Gotta double jump. Hey dude, you can run away. I don't care. Anything to make this game go by quicker. Oh, what?
That wasn't 30 minutes.
That's the whole game for this demo.
What?
Well, we're finally getting the movie. And I can't hear it.
Wait, that game was based off this?
Yeah, I told you. It was based off a film. What did you think I meant?
That would be like an animated film or something.
No. And like I said, they're all licensed games, so they're all based off films.
Oh, okay, this makes more sense.
Flushed Away was in film. Monster House was also a film. And of course, this was also a film. Okay, so I really wonder what they were thinking about when it came to 30 minutes. I really seriously wonder what the executive decision was.
You have 30 minutes to get 2 keys.
A lot, but Sir, our playtester said it takes less than 10 minutes.
30 minutes.
But sir, if we don't do this right, nobody will buy our game.
30 minutes.
Okay, we finally programmed the 30-minute timer. How much of the game do you want?
They can only get the first 2 keys and unlock the first 2 locks.
But sir, that takes even less than 10 minutes.
That's what we're gonna do. They can't get past the first gate.
Murder Irreversibles. Okay, here we go. 2006 film. 6 out of 10 by IMDb. Oh, this is bad ratings. Look at that. Yeah, 98% like this movie. Maybe it wasn't a lot of people that voted. But the question is, what about the video game? Yeah, here we go. 7.5 out of 10 by IGN. Okay. So I guess the game's better than the film. But in the end, it's all about your own opinion and not trusting some random not just, blindly following somebody else's opinion. Like what majority of the internet does already. Okay, this part. I think I remember the part like this in the film. Just some weird mini car running away from a water thing. Arthur and the Invisibles, of course.